Melanie back again today with Makeup by Melanie B and Farmasi Cosmetics. So today what we're going to do is I've already got my foundation on. I used CC Cream in medium and I used VFX in Natural Rose number 4, and I mixed them together, and then I went back with some CC Cream over my trouble spots and filled those in. And I've also had a breakout because I did the charcoal mask and it pulls everything from the depths to the surface. And so like I have this little bit of breakout going on here. So that CC cream over the top, I just kind of put a little extra, and it really helped to calm that down and also to just tone everything down. Under my eyes, I use Bisque and Pure Beige, and that was my concealer. And so what we're going to do now is do something really cool, really pink, and you know how I like to do. So let's get started with that. So what we're going to go in with first is the eyeshadow primer, which I really do love. I'm just going to put this all over my entire lid. I'm just going to pat that on. I'm trying not to pull too much on my lid because I don't want to create new wrinkles. Lord knows I've got enough of the old ones. And I'll do the other eye. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my fingertip and under, just at the lash line, so that when I do my under eye liner, then that will hold it in place, especially if I use a powder liner. So because you guys know I love to get the most out of a product, I'm going to use, and I know I've done this in a video or two before, but I'm going to use some of my matte liquid lipsticks on my eyes because they're safe for the eyes. It's okay to do that. And I'm going to use a few of these, but I'm also going to use some shadows with it, and probably a few of the creamy shadows as well. So let's just play, and we're going to come up with a good look that we're going to do today. I'm going to start with number 10, and this one is Sweet Cherry. But before I do that, I forgot I want to use the translucent powder, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And the reason I'm going to do that is it's going to help everything stay, but it's going to take away the tackiness of the primer, which seems like what? But if you're going to use something that you want to be able to blend, then it's good to just go ahead and cover this up. Let's do it with, let's see if my fingertips will work. But that way I'll get more blendability when I'm trying to use the matte lipsticks and the cream shadows. Okay, so just covering that entire section. That gives me a really great surface to start on, and it's really going to be smooth with, oh yeah, that should be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go in with 01, which is going to be mauve pink, and I'm going to put it right here at the bottom of my brow bone, right there. And then I'm going to blend it up. So this is you can see just a really pretty pink. You've seen this on my lips in my swatch sample video. And this is going to be kind of my mid-tone, my transition color. And so that's why I'm going to go in with this one first. You'll see it's a very bright pink. It's okay. We're going to tone that down in a minute. But I just want to blend it out. And these really blend well when you work on them to begin with instead of letting them dry. Just, you know, make sure you just do one eye at a time. And I know that looks like crazy pink, but it's okay because we're going to tone it down a little bit. It's going to be a bold look, but it's going to be a little more toned down than what you think. So next I'm going in with number 10, Sweet Cherry, and that's going to be my depth color in my outer corner. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here and literally making it into a V. And it looks messy. That's okay. Because again, I'm going to blend it out with this same brush. And I forgot to tell you the brush. This brush is the Morphe M433. The Morphe M433 brush. Look crazy. And before you guys think that I've lost my mind, which would probably be correct. I'm gonna go in with some more deeper colors in here so this doesn't look so pink, but right now I'm not quite there yet. So I'm gonna go on my corner with a little of the red glaze, and this is the creamy eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this pencil brush that I got with Farmasi's 4-piece brush set, and I'm just gonna tap it in there a little bit because I wanna deepen this corner by just applying some of this in here over the top. And now I'm gonna go in and actually on top of this entire lid, I'm gonna apply the Light Ivory 03 liquid concealer. And I'm gonna use a brush to just kind of pat that on so that I can make this little part of my eye a very smooth surface. And I'm gonna take the Farmasi, just the flat eye brush. And I'm gonna clean that up like that. Do you see how much more open my eye looks right there than it did before? Just because I emphasized the lid of my eye, the round part. Okay, so now let's go in with Baby Cakes Mono Shadow in number 12. That's number 12. And it's a very shimmery pink. And I'm gonna put that with that same brush that I use with the concealer. I'm just gonna pat this on and knock off excess. And then I'm gonna put this on my lid. Everywhere I just put that concealer. And that gives me a little shimmer. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the inner corner, well, the inner third of my eye, and we're gonna use the highlight palette. I'm gonna use the light pink color in the highlight palette, and that's gonna be, and I'm gonna use a smaller brush for this, that's gonna be going on this part right there. So I'm gonna use, because it's a small area, I'm gonna go ahead with the BRC N01 brush, and I don't know where this came from. It is like a smudger brush, a very small eye brush, which I love, but I'm just gonna get a little bit of this highlighter. You wanna make sure you're knocking it off every time because it is very pigmented and there is a lot of fallout. So that's gonna go right in here and overlapping the baby cakes that I just put on. Okay. Now, because I want a little more concentrated color for baby cakes, I'm gonna take my Time Locker spray and I'm gonna spray this little brush. And then I'm gonna put it back into my baby cakes. Forgot the name already. And I just want it to be a little more concentrated. And it's gonna stick on there. It's gonna become almost like a wet look. And I'm gonna pat that on to the center of my eye. Oh yeah, that's a lot more of the pink I'm looking for. That's what I want. And because I used the Time Locker on this brush first, that's gonna keep that on until I take it off. And the one thing that'll take it off is gonna be the Scentsy wipes, or the two things, or especially the biphased waterproof makeup remover. It will take it off too. But in the meantime, do you see how bright and open my eyes look? Now I know this up here is looking kind of crazy, but I'm gonna tone that down a little bit here. I'm gonna go in with Vintage Season in this color right here and add a little, I'm going back in with that same small brush, and I'm gonna add a little bit of depth a little bit more depth. I want a little deeper color right here. So I'm gonna turn that up this way so that that color is facing this side and not down on that pink part. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it in here. And then I'm gonna bring it over a little bit onto the baby pink. And then blend it up some. See how it deepened a little bit in that corner? It looks so crazy, but it's pretty. Okay, now I want to blend this in a little bit better over here, so I'm flipping the brush around. And it's just going to make that a little bit more of a transition. Now, I'm going to take that same brush with that same color from that Vintage Season palette, and I'm going to come under the eye a little bit. Cakes, use the same brush, just going to tap it on the tip and then under here, about midway. And that's just repeating what I did on my lid, basically. And I think I want a little bit more depth in the corners. So let me spritz this with Time Locker again, because it's dried from when I first put it on. And then I'm going to go in with that color again and just the tip. And get more of a line. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just put on my highlight color, and then I'm going to do my brows. And the highlight that I'm going to use is going to be from our full 3-in-1 face palette in this middle section here. Y'all know I'm loving this one. And then I'm going to go and do my brow. A little bit in the inner corner. And then, oh, and let's take that a little bit under here as well. Okay. Now let's do some brows, because we don't want to do a bunch of bold eye and not even do our brows. Okay, so I'm going to use the brow liner, eyebrow liner, which I really love because it's so convenient, and 03, color 03. And I am going to get my mirror up here so I can really see what I'm doing. And I'm making small flicking motions. This is the only time I've used this color. It might be a little dark for me, but we're gonna see. Now see, that was pretty convenient. Now, what do they say about eyebrows? They're sisters, not twins, so they don't have to look exactly the same. Mine don't grow the same, they don't look the same. It's like twins that don't want to look alike. They fight against each other kind of thing. I don't want to look like you. Well, I don't want to look like you either. That kind of thing. So now I'm just taking the brush that I actually got from Farmasi, the eyebrow brush. It's awesome because it's got this great liner on the end for your eyebrow powder, for those who like the eyebrow powder, but it's also got the spoolie, which is great for your lashes and your brows. Now I'm going to blend some of this out of my eyelashes because I know that, my eyebrows, because I know, or my eyeshadow, because I know it looks like it's crazy. So what I'm going to use is a clean brush. This one is M441 from Morphe. And I'm going to just try to get this little, I got to get this highlight a little bit better. And I'm going to go back in with this little flat brush and bring in this highlight. Just barely under this part and barely under that part. Now that is bold. Now I'm going to take this Morphe M441 brush and I'm just going to try to blend this together a little better so there's not really such a harsh line right here. It's funny, I got a new ring light and I keep wanting to look into my ring. to look at myself because I'm used to looking into my mirror and looking at myself to make sure everything looks okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of brow gel over my brows just to hold those little suckers in place. That waterproof eyebrow liner I just used really works to do that. But just to be sure, we're gonna lock it in with some eyebrow gel. Okay, now let's go in and do some eyeliner. Now I went a little bolder on that liner because it's a bold look. So once I do my mascara and everything, it should pull it together really well. I am gonna put a little something under my eye. I'm gonna go in with a smoky gray in my waterline, but almost like into my lashes as well. Because I want it to come down a little bit more into the lower line. Now I'm not trying to make my eyes look smaller. I just want to bring some attention to them. Okay, so now we're going to go in and add our mascara. And I'm going to go back in with Optimal Style today. I like this brush. I might go over the top with Extreme Curl. I'm not sure yet, but let's just see. And then I've got to clean up these sides, so I'm not quite finished yet. You know what? I think I want to do Star Look, but let's do this one first. Okay, Optimal Style is fabulous, but I'm gonna go in with Star Look. It's supposed to be like our wow, exceptional type of mascara. So let's see if we can do this. I really want to go in with the Extreme Curl because I feel like I need curl to bring up. Since I don't have false lashes or anything to put on, and this is a dramatic eye look, I really feel like I need something that's gonna curl. So let's try this. I don't know how this is gonna work over the other one, but I don't want it to look like they're like clumped together. And I never put on this many coats of mascara. But I definitely want to use that spoolie and separate, like right now. Wow. Okay. Now let's do some blush. I think we need to do the one from the face palette. And we definitely need to do some contouring because this is a bold look to not contour the rest of my face. So we're gonna try that. I'm going in with my face brush from Farmasi and do a little bit of this blush first. I think that was actually a good choice. It's a really pretty soft pink that seems to go well with the colors on my eyes. If I wanted less pink, I could have gone in with a new one. I have more of a neutral, and it is called, it's number 19. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this over the top. I've never used this one. And that'll just kind of take down maybe a little bit of that pink, even though I don't know why I wouldn't want to. Pink is my signature color. You knew I was gonna say that at some point in this video, did you not? If you didn't, then you have not followed me for very long, have you? Okay, and I feel like I need more highlight right there. I don't know what's going on with that little spot, but it's like it keeps coming off there or something. I guess when I blended it, I'm blending it out too much. Now, I'm going to go in with the contour stick in dark and the highlight stick in Rose Flash, which I love. Okay, and this is the dark contour stick, which I've used before. You know what I just realized? I just realized I didn't prime my face before I put on my foundation. Well, it's a good thing I'm not going anywhere. I don't need this to hold up or anything because I'm not going anywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna take my stick, draw a line, and then I'm gonna blend that in like a crazy person with that brush because I just wiped it off with the blush. Oh, I know what I'm using. Which is a foundation paddle brush. But that's gonna help me blend the two together a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is set under my eyes, because I didn't do that yet. I'm gonna take a little brush, a little foam sponge. Do a little setting with the transparent powder. And then I'm gonna clean up the sides right here. And then we're gonna do a couple of lip looks. Well, I've got all this makeup on. I need to be doing as many videos as I can, right? All right, I'm gonna go in with light ivory and just kind of draw a straight line. And then blend it in, or blend it out, or blend it up, blend it down, whatever you wanna call it. Not messing up what I've done. So my husband called me in the middle of this video, excuse me, while I was recording the video. And he was like, so are you about to go walk the streets somewhere? I was like, what you trying to say? It doesn't go with my t-shirt? He's such a smart aleck. That's why we get along so well. All right, sorry, back to the face, okay? All right, I'm gonna go back in over the contour I just did with a little bit of this bronzer contoury color, a little bit of bronzer with that same brush. Y'all can tell I love this brush, I'm just gonna tell you. Knock off excess. We'll put a little bit of that on there. Lord knows I've gained so much weight, I gotta get rid of or I gotta add back some cheekbones. Get a little double chin all camouflage down here. It'll look like I'm like carrying around a bag of a burlap sack by the time I'm finished. Okay. Now, highlight. Y'all know I love that pink highlighter. And if we're doing pink, we might as well go big, right? That's the contour stick. Pink Rose Flash highlight. Okay. The little dab will do you. You know how we do. Take my little highlighter brush here. Kind of blend it out a little bit. Pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that lighter pink highlight and right over the top of that. And then blend. I've got this one stray hair here somewhere. Getting on my nerves. Y'all think it's dramatic enough for everybody? Okay. Now, let's do the lips. Let's do something new on the lips. I've got 3 lipsticks here. I don't even know what colors I got. I have, why are they numbered? Number 26. Number 25. I feel like I'm playing bingo. Number 27. Okay, so this is this color. Not gonna go with my lips. With my face. I think this is the Hot Tahiti. This one is Hot Gossip, maybe? Why are they all hot? 26. Posh Plum, I think is the name of this one. I think we're gonna go with this one. I feel like that's kind of the best look for this whole thing. Plus, I'm gonna use one of the super pinks that I got the other day and I did my video, the matte liquid lips, and I was like, oh, I may never wear that. I think I might be wearing it today, actually. So I'm gonna go in with one of the lip liners. Okay, so let's try a 201. Going in with my lip plumper. Y'all know I love my lip plumper. That's the perfect pink, isn't it? Now 201 at this time of this filming, it's out of stock, but it's supposed to be back soon. So like I had to use it. Sorry, I had to. Okay, so in order to bring some of the color from my eyes to my lips, I'm actually gonna put a little bit of Baby Cakes on the center of my lip as a highlight. Y'all, I'm obsessed with Baby Cakes. I have a feeling I need to stock up on this color because, I'm gonna go through it pretty fast. Taking a little bit on my finger. Blend. Gives my little tiny lips this lip of illusion. A sense of illusion. Howdy. But now the lip plumper actually does make your lips get a little poochy because I put it on my granddaughter yesterday in a tween video that I did, and her little lips on the way home, I looked and they were like I thought, because she doesn't really have a top lip. She's like me, she doesn't really have one. And so I was just thinking, okay, she doesn't know what this is supposed to do, and I noticed a difference in it. But anyway, so this is the look, you guys. Let's see what my hair looks like. Let's do the reveal. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, it's not like I have a shirt on or anything like I'm going anywhere, but I'm not sure what this stuff is right here. Almost feel like I should just put it right back up. Anyway, this is the look, you guys. I hope you love it. I hope you like the little bold pink, let's use some lipstick on our eyes kind of ideas. And I hope you like the lip. I think the lip is fabulous. Maybe once I take the finished look picture, then I can see how much I really like that with this eye color. But right now I'm like digging it. So digging it. Oh, one thing I forgot to do yesterday in my video or day before, whatever. Forgot to set it. Let's set this. Because, you know, I'm not going anywhere and I really don't want this washing off before I go to bed. Just kidding. But it's just a good thing to, you know, to do. Just if you've got something you like and the look that you like, go ahead and set that thing and it'll last you all day. Okay? I hope you love this. Stay tuned. I'm going to come back and do some lip looks with just lip liners and a lip plumper. And I hope you'll watch for that. And also, I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite cosmetic products with Farmasi. Yes, I've already got a top 10. They could change periodically, but for now, I'm going to go with what I've got. All right, I'll be back with those videos in the next week. And thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, go join the group, and click the notification bell so you can be reminded of new videos. Have a great day.